y'all, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking to y'all about products that I just went all in, okay? Products that I saw, and instead of just trying out the formula to see if I liked it, I went all in and I bought multiples. We are gonna go through it because sometimes for me that happens. Something may be on sale, it may be a good deal, or it might be in a bundle, or it's just something that I'm like, I want every shade, I can't choose, I'm buying it all. I got this video idea from Lunar Beauty, so I will link her down below. She has such great, cool videos. And I did a video like this that's already up on my channel that Lauren also did, where I bought one thing, tried it, fell in love, and then went back and bought more. But today's take is I just bought it all. I actually have a good bit of products to share with y'all. You know, initially I was thinking, I don't do that. I don't just buy tons of things I've never tried, but apparently I do. So I'm going to talk to you about these products, kind of tell you if I regret that decision, if I wish I had tried one before I bought all, or if I'm happy with that decision. We're going to talk about it. And if you are new here, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we do not try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, trying all the shades, all the products, all at once. We are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today, because I upload lots of new videos every single week. In fact, we are in the middle of Vlogmas, which for me means 35 days of Heather. I'm uploading a video every single day from now until Christmas. 35 days of uploads. So if that sounds good to you, you're looking for fun makeup content, please subscribe before you leave. But I can't wait to talk to y'all about these products, so let's jump into it. Okay, starting off, I went in on these LA Girl Shockwave liners, okay? Some of these are eyeliners, some of these are technically lip liners, but I bought them all to go on my eyes. My waterline, I like having color sometimes on the waterline, and I remember these had come out and they were on a good sale at Ulta, and I was just gonna get one, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna buy them all. And then the next time they launched more shades, I was like, why not just buy them all? Now, some of these, listen, look at this. This is crazy. I have so many. Now, I want to tell you, these are not all created equally. Some of these are amazing, some of these are not amazing. The best one is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in the shade Fresh. This color right here is the color that goes on. It goes in the waterline and it stays all day. I'm talking like 12 hours. It is lasting. I deal with allergies. My eyes can get watery, itchy. This, it stays. It doesn't care. The other shade that I think is really nice is this shade. This is one of the newer shades in Dragon. Really nice. Very nice. Whereas this shade, what are you, Gotcha, is terrible. It's very sheer. Like, I feel like I have to kind of go over my waterline 3 or 4 times to get the color, and it doesn't last. I think the yellow is nice. I feel like this one in the shade Gold Metal is just okay. So they're not all created equally. I will say, if you're wanting to try out the formula, definitely start with Fresh. This is the best one, but you can see I have tons of shades. Some of them, like I said, are lip liners. I don't really like these shades for the lips, but they do last well on the waterline for me. So I definitely went all in buying these. Another thing that I went in on buying are my Melt Cream Blush Lights. Now, I bought 3, having never tried the formula. That's not really like me. Normally I'll start with like 1. See if I like it, especially with creams, because I can be kind of picky when it comes to cream blushes, but Melt launched a bunch of these, and while I didn't buy the full collection, I bought 3 shades, and I'm so happy I did. I love every single one. I love the formula. It's very nice and creamy. It goes on well. It's pigmented but still blendable. It lasts well. I bought the shade Sundown. All of these, you're going to be able to see that I use these. They're all messy and used. So Sundown is probably my favorite color. It's just a bronze blush. I also have the shade Lynx, which is like a lighter version of Sundown. And then the shade I'm actually wearing today is Honey Thief. This is a pinky shade. It's more of a matte formula, where Lynx and Sundown had a bit of a, I don't know if shimmer is the right word, but they have more of a sheen than Sundown. I have this on underneath a powder blush today. I love it. It's one of my favorite shades. I just think it's so beautiful. And I've seen so many different people with so many different skin tones wear this, and it looks beautiful on everybody. Every time I see somebody wear this, I'm like, Honey Thief is just a beautiful color. I bought 3. I bought 3 all at once, and I kind of wish I would have just bought the full collection all at once. Okay, I bought a full collection of eyeshadow palettes. 6 palettes all at once. That is, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6. 6 palettes all at once. And that is the Sweet Shop palettes from BH Cosmetics. I bought them all. I was a little bit late to the party on these. I saw so many reviews on YouTube of people loving these palettes. They were obsessed. They were like, these are the best palettes ever. I thought the color theme was so cute. So when BH restocked, I was like, I'm buying them all. I'm buying all 6. And I did, and I don't regret it one bit. 6 palettes, buying 6 palettes in one purchase is a bit excessive. Okay, extremely excessive, but I don't regret it. I bought Pistachio, which is green. There is Bubblegum, which is blue. These are all like monochromatic palettes. I bought the Cotton Candy one, which is pinky tones. I bought Sugar Cone, which is nudes. I bought Orange Sorbet, which is oranges. And my favorite is Cherry on Top, the red one. Now, I did a video with these. I have 7 looks. If you have these palettes, I have one video, 7 looks creating with these palettes. So if you're looking for some inspiration, but Cherry on Top is like my favorite BH Cosmetics palette. It's so amazing. I love red eyeshadows. I feel like they're so versatile. This is also like one of my favorite monochromatic palettes. I mean, just look at her. She's so beautiful. Oh, stunning. The mattes in here are amazing. The shimmers in here are amazing. I don't regret one single thing about this purchase. I'm so happy I decided to jump in with both feet and buy all of these palettes instead of just getting one to test and try. And I know BH kept these in stock for a long time, so I think everybody who wanted these were able to get them because they were on the site for several weeks. But I just love these palettes. They go light to dark, they go matte to shimmer, and it's just, it's perfection. You know, it's always a risk when you just buy things all at once, but it paid off with these. Okay, next up, I bought both of the palettes from Lunatic Labs. Now, I know this is only 2, but these are very expensive. I think these are close to $70. These are the contour palettes. So, I wanted these. These were on my wish list for forever. I could never decide which one to get. And then Lunatic Labs, I think it was a Black Friday sale last year in 2020. Convinced me to get these. So I wasn't sure which one to get. Volume 1 is a very light, but I think it's perfect for me. I use these shades as a bronzer. I just kind of mix them. And then these as blushes. You can use this as like an under eye brightening powder. And then there's gray contours that I don't ever use for contour, but I have used on the eyes and they're very pretty. These are removable pans, so if you want to pop them out, move them around, you can, which I think is really, really nice. I love the vibe of Lunatic. I think they're so fun. but I was scared this palette would be a bit too light for me, and in some ways it is. So when it's warmer and I'm outside a lot, I'm really happy that I have volume 2. So this palette, I can mix these 2 shades right here for bronzers. I'm actually wearing this shade right here as a blush today. I put it on top of that Melt Honey Thief. Again, you have cool shades you can mix for contour. This is a beautiful blush. I love that I can mix it in with this kind of yellow shade, but honestly, I'm happy to have both palettes because I can mix and match and use both, and that's really what I do. Like these are the bronzers I used today, and I mixed shades from both bronzers. You can see this one is significantly lighter than this one, but I love pairing them together. I just think it's so fun to mix and match these. I definitely don't regret buying these, but it was a big purchase all at once. I couldn't decide, so I got both. Next up is a lip gloss collection. I bought all 5 of the It's Belle LOLLIGLOSSes. This was the same thing. They launched these. I was very interested in trying them, but I could not decide what color to get. I was like, which shade? Should I go with the deep one? Should I go with the sparkly one? Should I go with the super nude? Should I go with the one that's a little more pink? Well, they had a bundle, and I was like, you know what, Heather, it's just smarter to get the bundle. So I did buy these from It's Belle, and I don't regret it. I'm actually wearing this shade today. If you want to try these glosses, and you can only try one, I love any like sparkly gloss, because this is sparkly. This is the shade Be Cordial, and can you see, it has like a, it's like a nude-ish type colored gloss, like a light brown base with a purpley blue reflect to it that I just really love. I think these are so beautiful. These glosses do have a lot of pigment to them. I'm just wearing this over a lip liner. I have Melt Cinnamon lip liner underneath, but all the shades are beautiful. I do have a video up like swatching these and everything, but Cocoa For You is the deepest. It's so beautiful. And then if I had to pick like a second favorite shade, it would be Passion Nut right here, this kind of pinky shade. I just think these are beautiful. These 3 have no shimmer, but they are high shine. And then the only shimmery one is this one. So I'm definitely happy I went in and I bought all of these at once. I'm so happy I got the bundle because I do reach for those glosses a lot. I also have the Melt Digital Dust Duos. Melt released these blushes and they were pretty pricey. I want to say these are $36, $39, something like that. Like very expensive for a blush. But what intrigued me about these is they're kind of duos and they're very glowy blushes. I'm happy I bought the bundle. I'm happy I bought all of them because you can use these as blush and highlight. You can use one shade, you can mix them together. So it's really like you have 3 in 1, 2 shades or mixed together. My favorite, if you're just looking to buy one, would be this one, Queen Bee. I love the bronzy gold blush. I feel like it's so beautiful. My second favorite would be Buzzkill, this more peachy pink duo, and then this is a very cool toned blush. This one's beautiful. I don't use it quite as much, but I'm still happy I have it because this one is Raw Honey. I just really enjoy the way they look on the skin. I think they look so beautiful and glowy, and it's just a very special formula. Those were in my yearly favorites last year, I think, for 2020, and they're still a favorite. Like, they're still a top tier blush for me. Okay, next I picked the BPERFECT Get Wet highlighters. These launched and I couldn't decide what shade to get. I couldn't decide what shade to get because these are a putty highlighter and I love that gel powder formula. The shade I'm wearing today, where is it, is Do You. So this is the shade I'm wearing today. It's a bit more icy. Now these highlighters do have a shimmer and sheen to them, but to me it gives that wet look. Like, Get Wet is the perfect name for these because they give that wet look to the skin. I love the cream to powder formula. You just pick your shade. What do you like best? Do you like this icy highlight? There's also one that's more pink toned, like this one definitely leans pink. That's Hollow Glaze. There is Silk Sheen, which is more of a white, blue, cool toned type of vibe. And then the more golden, warm toned one is Soft Silk. You can see in all of these, like the use that I get. I don't put these up. They stay right out near me because I reach for them that often. Okay, I also went hardcore in with Lunar Beauty eyeshadow palettes. I bought Moonspell first to try, and I'm so happy I did. This is one of my favorite palettes in my collection, like the top 10 in my whole collection. I love it so much, and I ordered this one, and before it made it to me, like before I even got it, before I even tried it, Lunar Beauty had a sale, and I ordered 2 more. I just went all in. Why I would order 3 eyeshadow palettes from a brand I hadn't tried, I don't know, but I'm so happy I did because Strawberry Dream was on sale. I love this. It's such a beautiful palette. The formulas are amazing. I was shocked at how blendable and pigmented these pink and red shades are. And I also bought Greek Goddess. I love her. This is the warm toned neutral palette of my dreams. I reach for this palette so often, mainly when I'm not filming because I'm pretty sure this is discontinued, but she is just beautiful. The matte and shimmer shades in here are amazing. It goes very light to very dark. And I remember I was actually on vacation when I ordered these palettes, and I came home to 3 beautiful Lunar Beauty palettes waiting for me, and it was like Christmas Day, and it was so wonderful, and I just fell in love with Lunar Beauty, and I've been in love ever since. Alright y'all, thank you so much for watching. I would love to know if there is a product that you had never tried and you just went all in. You bought multiples, you bought different shades, everything, you were so excited, you just tried it all, maybe you got a good deal. I would love to hear about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having an amazing day. I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas, and I will see y'all tomorrow with a new video. Bye!